Alrighty, people, let's jump into this one because Fomo3D is in the house, which is bad news for the naysayers. I mean, even the music that they've put to accompany it is just brilliant. So let's go and play that before we even start.
Here we go. I know you're not
Go, Fomo! Yay! Nah, man, nah. You have to share my excitement. That was lagging too much. I'm gonna have to play that back again. Go, Fomo, go!
Here we go. I know you're not an ordinary day. Oh, got it all wrong. You shine like a star. If only you ever knew.
Alright, let's just get out of there and let's get onto the site itself, guys. And I'll be putting the links in the description for you guys to get in. Because what you're going to have to first need to do, you're going to use this link here. You'll see the link in my description. You're going to have to use this link here. You're going to copy it and you're going to go to your MetaMask. Go to the network because these guys, as I told you in an earlier video, they was creating their own network to make it much more easier for us to play. And so you go here and that's why, hey man, that's why we have to believe in these people. You go here and you would type that link into that and you would click save and it will refresh, and then you just go to the site. I'll have this link below that one in the description as well. So, and this is how you go to the site and you would be able to purchase with your MetaMask. As you can see, I've already purchased 121 private keys already, and the more keys you got is the more dividends you probably earn throughout each game. The game, each round lasts, and this is the test net, guys, so they haven't said when they will launch the mainnet or whatever. I mean, they did have a countdown, but I think that countdown is just a joke. So you can see, yeah, each round lasts 1 minute and 30 seconds, 90 seconds, 1.5 minutes, and it's about who purchases the last private key in that round that will be able to exit scam. I mean, if you click on this button, it doesn't do anything because I guess it's not live yet. The wiki will take you to the Wikipedia page for the thing. The vanity name, which I've chosen already, and which you can also go and choose for yourself. You'll be able to pay what 0.01 E for that vanity name. I mean, I've already named myself. I hope anyone don't come and try to steal my name. Is free titties. Alright, I did think that the vanity keys would stay at one price, but they seem to sometimes 12% chance to receive a 88 key airdrop with your next purchase. So that that will even encourage people to purchase even more. But yeah, if you also try and purchase that key, as I said, and wait. Alright, so you go purchase here. If you put one key, let's see how much it would cost us. Currently, it would cost you, what's that doing there, man? Should I just put one? That would cost you 0.26. If you supply 10 and you just click, you can either purchase it from your vault, which would be the amount you've got if you haven't withdrawn it, and then alright, so I've got 2.88 ETH, and this has been my earnings since I've been on here like the past 20 minutes. You can purchase your private key from there. So I click submit, or I could have just purchased it from the amount of ETH that I've got in my MetaMask wallet, but I choose to do so from my winnings or from my dividends or whatever you want to call it. Hey man, I'm just so excited. Look at the site. Look how beautiful the site is. I mean, this glowing and this purple, and as you can see, there's 15,976 ETH in the contract already, because obviously everyone's just playing because we're playing with free ETH. So as I said, yeah, this is where you purchase your vault, shows you how much your total gains. So for this round, is it this round already? So you can see I've exit scammed what? Just 0.0177 of a ETH. I haven't given any bad advice. I don't even know what that means right now. Total gains is obviously the same amount of that I've exit scammed. And this is where you buy your vanity referral name. And when people click on this, let's just go here and it will tell you by registering a name you pay a small fee, which is 0.01 of a ETH, to add yourself to our advisory board. It's like a real ICO advisory board, except we ask you first. The name primarily shows up on the leaderboard or at right at top. Hey guys, I won't do this, man, because hey, let me just go through the important bits. So for those of you YouTubers, and hey, I can see them rushing back in with this, because you're gonna be getting 10% of all the ETH that the person that use their master node. So unlike P3D, we'll be getting a third of 10%. You're actually getting 10%. So if that person was to buy 10 ETH worth, you're getting 1 ETH instead of 0.3 of an ETH you would get in P3D. And as you can see, this 10% is a lot. Seriously, what are we thinking? So it is a lot. Let's see if it gives you any information on the vault. So it gives you information and everything. Each time you click on each one of these tabs, you can click this button here and it gives you the information. Don't want to make the video too long. I'm sure you guys will go ahead and read it. As I said, the most important thing is the links that I'll be placing in the description for you guys, and I already showed you how to join the network, which is this one here. Let it pop up, which is this network here, the Team Just network. It's called Testnet. As I said, anyways, the link will be in the description. And this is the round, the teams. Obviously, we already know, so we can what the names are called, but you can see that these teams 939 ETH for the whales, 1,254 for the bears, and look, wow, 22,546 for the snakes. Because even in the Discord, everyone is choosing the snakes, so I guess they got more players, so they accumulate more ETH. And once again, you click this button here and it gives you the information. Pick your team to get angry at those not on your team. And the counter so that you can brag about how hard your team is winning or losing. Check out the team selection box below the key purchase box for details on what each team does. So that would be right here, and it shows you their strengths, weaknesses, but I guess mainly their strengths. So you see that Team Snake, they've got what their wisdom is 78%, their will is 60%. For the whale, the greed is higher than anything else. For the bull, their luck is higher. The wrath of the bear is the highest with 73%. The greed is 67. Who's got the most greed here? So the bear's got the most greed. Who's got the most whales? 60% for the snake, 65 for the whales. 60 yeah, so the whales got the most whale. And you can see, guys, I don't need to make this video longer than it needs to be. You'll also, this bit, as in it says coming soon, this is where you'll see the recent player and you'll be able to see who's exit scammed you. So if I wanted to go ahead and try it and see if I could be the last person to purchase, I would go here and say take control of the private key, I guess, and I would wait for this to pop up and I would click submit and hope that before the time runs out, before it goes down to whatever, I would have been the one to have been the last purchaser of a private key. And the more private keys you've got, guys, is the more dividends you'll hey, should I yeah, the more private keys, does it tell you here, the more private keys you got is the more dividends you'll get. All right, so keys are your stake in each round. Think of, did I read this already? Think of them as your own personal bits of the private keys to the contract. Buy one or more full keys. Reset the timer to 90 seconds. Lets you exit scam the contract if time runs out and you were the last player to buy a full key. Each key cumulatively gives you a permanent share of every key purchase this round and a hefty percentage of the final exit scam. Keys naturally scale upwards in value the longer a round runs for, encouraging a race to buy in every time an exit scam ends. You can ensure you are the final winner or buy a large sum of keys and simply rake in dividends in the round as the round continues. It's a game where you can bet on just how greedy they'll be. So guys, let me see, vault, there should be some more information. I think the more P3D. Well, let me go and read this bit for you. Your keys naturally siphon portions of all the Ethereum in the contract. As the round goes on, the more keys you own, the more they siphon off into your wallet. At the end of your round, at the end of the round, your keys are automatically sold before the winner can run away with the pot, granting you a personal share of the final exit scam. Bad advice is the referral reward you've earned by advising. Okay, so this is where bad advice comes in. It's the referral reward you've earned by advising others to play the game. You get a share of every purchase they make, even ones from their own vault, at no cost to them. So that's brilliant. Check out the vanity name and referrals. And what you should know, P3D, they're gonna be benefiting from this, but they won't be benefiting as much as if they was to play the game and win the contract. I mean, win the exit scam, or be the one to purchase the last private key in this exit scam, but you'll still get a portion. So it is still prudent to hold as much P3D as you can. I mean, where did we see this? There was somewhere where it would have popped up to tell us. No, so this is only telling us about the strengths of these guys. Alright, so it says P3D tokens take much. Alright, so in general, Fomo3D keys siphon off a massive portion of Ethereum every round, but reset when the exit scam finally occurs. P3D tokens take much smaller share of the game's volume, but serve as a permanent investment into the game, gaining dividends off every round that you hold through. I mean, guys, you can go ahead and, as I said, the link will be in the description. You guys will go ahead and play around with it for half an hour, 2 hours, however much you want to do, and you'll figure out yourselves. This is just a short tutorial, basically. So yeah, man, that's what's going on. Get me. And once again, I'm gonna have to go and play that song, because that song just goes with this. Where was I? Go on, find that beautiful song of Fomo, Fomo, Fomo.
Here we go. I know you're not an ordinary kid. Oh, who got it all wrong? You shine like a star. Oh, if only
Loving it, loving it, loving it. Loving it like this, and I'm loving it like that. Go, go, go. Boom, we are out there, Zimmy.